What's happening, y'all? Nick Brown back. Today got a video for you. I'm going to show you the difference between a pin up and a pin down bowling ball with one of my favorite balls, the Virtual Energy Blackout. So without further ado, let's get right to it. One quick thing before we get into the video, please check out Storm Roto Grip bowling balls for sale on Facebook. If you're in the market for anything related to Storm, Roto Grip, and 900 Global, whether it be balls, shoes, bags, accessories, find that old discontinued classic relic ball you've been looking for a long time, anything and everything, it's a one-stop shop for everything Storm related. So let's get right to the video. First ball I'm going to start with is the pin down Vivo. One of my favorites for sure. Here's the pin up Vivo from the same projection. Between those two shots, you can see that the pin down ball was much more round and continuous, where that one much cleaner, still very forward, but much more responsive off the back end of the pattern. Okay, I'm gonna move about a zone here with the pin down one. The common misconception with pin down balls is pin down balls are earlier and smoother. It's not the case. Pin down balls decrease the differential in any bowling ball, whether that be asymmetrical like the Vivo here, or a symmetrical ball like Phase 2 or Nike Tour. What lowering the differential does is it decreases the flare amount. So those flare rings on the bowling ball, the wider they get, more surface of the ball is seeing the lane. Less flare equals more times over the same part of the ball. That's why you see lower flaring balls like an IQ Tour or even a Pitch Black, for example. There's not a whole lot of separation in the flare rings. If you throw an asymmetrical ball like a Vivo, the flare rings, because of the big asymmetrical core inside, wants to really separate and continue to be unstable throughout the lane. Same zone change, but this is the pin up one. Low left. That was my fault, missed just a couple left. I moved about another zone and a half here. Here's the pin down one. As you can see, the pin down one has no issue with angle and creating downlane shape. It's just much more continuous, where the pin up Vivo wants to really get into a roll, and then when it sees friction, go left, where the pin down one blends it more and is more continuous, where the up one wants to really get going and hook a whole lot more due to more differential provided by the layout. Same adjustment now with the pin up Vivo. Almost 9 pin with that one, but you can see it got into its roll much quicker than the pin down one, resulting in getting the 9 pin out and not overhooking and being too continuous, where the pin up one started going more forward. It picked up a little sooner than the pin down one, thus not leaving the 9 pin. This is still a very fresh house shot, so we'll see how this handles it. Pin down Vivo. It's a Vivo, of course it's good, no matter what part of the lane, fresh, whatever, it doesn't matter, it's a Vivo. Pin up Vivo now. All right, I hope you guys can see the differences. I surely see the differences. Very similar hook, just a little different shape. That's why layouts are so important, especially when drilling dynamic bowling balls. Cue the outro. All right, there you have it. Pin up versus pin down Vivo's Virtual Energy Blackout from Storm. For me, the pin down Vivo, I'm gonna stand a little straighter, play a little more direct, because it's gonna give me that more continuous motion. It's not gonna see friction too fast, but it's not gonna see the wet too wet. Where the pin up is just a little too strong for me, playing straighter. Pin up, I prefer to use it when I have to get a little further left, like you saw later in the video. I can still do it with the pin down one. Just on those off hits or the off shots that I throw, it's gonna result in probably a 10 pin or a corner pin of some sort, because it's gonna be just a little less differential. Obviously, I've drilled it out. It's being pinned down. So it's not going to quite keep driving where the pin-up one would from further left. Pin-up retains a little bit more energy where it wants to get going forward, getting into a roll much faster than the pin-down ball, and that's where a lot of people get it confused, where the pin-down ball is smoother. The pin-down ball hooks less. Pin-down ball is much more controllable, much more continuous compared to the pin-up. The pin-up ball wants to get into its roll faster and spin up much quicker, where the pin-down ball will maintain axis longer and not get into a roll quite as quick as a pin-up ball. So I hope you see the differences. Make sure you go and get yourself a Vivo if you don't already have one. I have a lot, let's just say that. One of my favorite balls in the line currently. So make sure you go out to your local Storm VIP Pro Shop. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me either here on YouTube or via my social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. I like the jerseys that I wear in all my videos, including this really cool fresh drip that I've got here from EFX. Please check out EFX over at apparelefx.com. Use my code SRGBBFS for 10% off the entire website. When you go to drill your next Storm, Roto Grip, or Nano Global product, make sure you throw turbo products in there, as well as my favorite tool, Switch Grip. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And until next time, I'll see you.